What's up, everybody? We're around. Yes, we are for another round of connections for Friday. Yes, Friday, December 23rd. I'm completely losing track of time. So here we go. And we have the following words in store for today. They are, as soon as I get my screen nicely centered, car straw, drop pinch, game splash, down train, blue in, goose rasp, dash boat, on board, plane. That's very interesting. That's correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but do you ever remember a situation where she had two words? I don't remember ever having that before. So this could be a historic moment where we have a two-word entry on the 4x4 connections grid. On board. Oh, but that makes it kind of easy because if you're on board, you're in, you're down, and you're game. Which basically means that you agree. I don't see anything else. This would just be to agree. Okay, willing to participate. I think, yeah. I think you could make the argument that agree is just as good. Okay, I think that's fair. So what's next? Boat, car, train, plane. That seems really lame. I mean, those are just vehicles, motor vehicles. Let's be careful. That just seems almost too easy, even though it's reasonable, I guess, for a yellow category. Let's see. Then what would happen next? We'd have our blue and our purples. Splash, dash, straw, drop, pinch. Okay. I mean, these probably do have to go together. Rasp, goose, dash. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to put these together. I can't see how these would go anywhere else, so we'll just go motor vehicles. Okay, means of transportation is perfectly fair. Next, good. So now we can focus on the two harder categories. Pinch could mean to steal something, but nothing else really works with that. Dash. I got something here. Okay, this is tricky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to name all the categories, but I think I got one. This is very tricky. Finally, they're really cranking it up a notch. These are words that you can add berry. So it'll probably be purple, but since I already screwed up the difficulty order, it doesn't really matter. We've got blueberry, raspberry, gooseberry, and strawberry. Very clever. Very clever. Got to give Winaloo credit. That is a very clever category. So that'll be purple, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get blue, even though they all look like, they all look like verbs. We'll have to figure that out, but this is definitely berries. Blank berry. Awesome. Nice. That feels good. And now pinch, splash, dash, and drop. These are all, let's think about this. These are all actions. But the thing is, they've got to have some really kind of specific commonality. Okay, we've had situations before when you pinch, like your screen on your phone. Those are all kind of like finger actions on your phone. But I don't think that there's a splash feature. Splash, dash, pinch, drop. There's like the 50-yard dash. Splash, pinch, and drop. What do those all have in common? That's a good one. Ooh, I think I got it, guys. This is actually kind of tricky. Oh, wow. This is a good one, though. I kept thinking about sports, but I don't think it's sports. There could be some bizarre, obscure sport where all of those would sort of apply. But then I started to think about pinch, and I was thinking about like a pinch of salt. Ooh. And then you say like maybe a splash of, I don't know, let's put a splash of water or a splash of oil, and then a dash of something, and then a drop of, again, maybe like a drop of water or a drop of oil. So I think I'm not sure if I can really get a good way to name the category, but the way I think, guys, I think you'd agree the way I articulated them, I know exactly how they're being used. This would be like cooking terms when you simply want to add a little bit. Add a little, how about this? Add a little flavor, right? That'd be a cute way to do it. Add a little flavor. Would you guys be okay with that? And then I think we're going to have a really solid solve today. So add a little flavor. Yeah, little bit in a recipe. I think we absolutely nailed that, guys. That was very good. I have to say, Connections has definitely stepped up their game. And what I liked about this one, these all appear to be pretty much brand new categories. It's funny, the means of transportation is so darn easy. I feel like we may have had it, but I'm not 100% sure. But the gooseberry, blueberry, raspberry, all that was a very clever category. Very, very, very clever. And then, yeah, that takes a little bit of thought to figure out how those verbs all connect. But I'm sure all the chefs among us will absolutely see that almost instantly. So there you have it, guys. I think another very solid round. Sadly, we just didn't get them in the right difficulty order. In fact, look at this. None of them match. None of them are in in their proper slots. So that's really really unfortunate. But that's okay. We'll get back in track. I think if I had really had a feel for these categories up front, I might have been able to do it because the transportation's obviously yellow, and then I would have probably gone willing to participate green. A little bit of recipe. I think that's reasonable for blue. And of course, the secret word is always purple. Well, there you have it, guys. Very fun. I'm looking forward to doing the Wordle for tomorrow with you guys. So stay tuned. And of course, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another round of Connections.